how would you describe yourself using 3 words?
Oh my goodness. Extra. 1. Intellectual. I really think I'm intellectual. Not to big up myself, but I think I'm intellectual. And build AF.
3 words. I am Tiara.
3. Intelligent, spiritual, and sexual.
What has it been like finding work and a job? Do they know that you're out in being gay, and how are they with that?
Oh goodness. I mean, okay, so finding work is not an issue, but it's more people that I'm dealing with complain. I did COVID testing for the government for 8 months, and vividly, people used to say that I was sassy, that I was bitchy, and and that, oh, the gay boy, if they blonde hair, we don't want him testing us. And boys, straight man would come back from away Bermudian guys that I know, and they'd be like, I don't want that faggot to test me, and stuff like that. So it's not really finding a job, it's just people used to file unfair complaints that just were based on me being gay. And that was very interesting hearing that, especially working in healthcare. I was wow, these people don't even know that I'm here to help you, and you're being discriminatory.
Being gay or pansexual in Bermuda hasn't affected my life personally because I'm still living as I am. However, I will say that being gay in Bermuda is difficult only because you can't find the other gays. That's the only thing that makes it difficult. You can find them for friendship, you can find them for creative things, but when you want to pursue something, whether you want to flirt, date, or just check out the scene, it's very hard to do because a lot of people are very private about themselves, and rightfully so, because Bermuda is not very kind to people's privacy. So if you wished to be a private being, but also explore your sexual side, or even just to go speak to other gay people, you have to be nosy and pokey and start asking questions and figure it out. And it's very difficult if you're a private person and if that other person is private. You can't find each other. Bermuda's becoming a little more comfortable for people to open up. People are becoming more comfortable in opening up. So now it's slightly easier, but I do feel for the older gay community because they don't have tech like that. They don't communicate like that. There's still such strong taboos within their religions, within their families.
Well, how do you feel actually about the multitude of the different pride flags?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just think people I don't like using identifiers, and I don't think they're necessary, but at the same time, it helps you to explain, well, not to necessarily to explain, but to showcase who you are as a person, and it gives you something to be proud of, especially when you have a flag. It gives you something to represent you, and you know that you're not alone in your identity, that there are other people who share the same identity.
Everyone wants to identify, yes, but when it comes to, the LGBTIQ plus community, it's an issue. But you have Christians, but you have Pentecostal, Episcopal, Lutheran, all of them types of schisms, to identify yourself as who you are, Truthfully, I don't really get too deep in it. I respect people's feelings, you know what I mean, when it comes to, because that's a very touchy topic. But as far as it goes, I'm just gay.
To me, if you need to have a symbol to identify, that's perfectly beautiful and wonderful and fine. What I don't like is people telling other people that their lesbian flag is wrong, or their trans flag is wrong, or their bi flag is wrong. Now, it's great to inform people that this is the person that created it, or this person that created it was a nice person. Inform people, yes, but I can't stand, for example, the rainbow flag with a brown and black stripe. What are you saying? Are you saying that gay people weren't part of the original rainbow flag because, black people weren't part of the original rainbow flag because white's just the standard? I hate that flag. I really do. Because gay people are people. Why the hell, if every color represents a symbol or a mantra or a belief in that rainbow, or even a sexual orientation, why the hell do you have a black and a brown one? What on earth is that symbol? should just say, oh, POC included. No, bitch, POC is the original. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's insulting.
Name some of your favorite openly queer Bermudian creatives.
The thing is, I don't want to out anyone because I don't know if they're there yet, you know?
Let me think. I love James. I love Zebra Kid. Marcus. I love Hannah. I don't know if they're out. I don't want to say anybody's name and I'm not sure if they're out like that.
Well, everyone loves Nkosi, of course. The Kari love.
It takes a lot of courage to be you in Bermuda. And I would say shout out to Marcus. Zebra Kid. That guy is dope. He's out in New York doing his thing. Yes, man. His everything. His dope.
Oh my gosh, and Goys, of course. Like, can't forget about them. They're just iconic in everything they do on the Instagram page.
I just don't know if all these people are out.
That's cool.
That's my problem. I don't want to say anybody. Rashawn. Daryl, he just like Chris real creative.
Who else? Linda. You know, she's an advocate for women and, you know, the LGBT community, period. You know, she's always been on the front lines. I admire that about her. Shout out to Dakaya and Dreezy from Goys. You know, they're dope in their own element, you know.
I don't know. I think that's it for people that identify as queer. I don't want to out anybody, so I'm going to leave it at that.
What preconceived notions do people have that isn't true about like the majority of the LGBTQI plus community?
Preconceived notions. Oh my goodness. One, that we're messy. Not even true. Like, you think we're worried about you? No. One thing about gay men that a lot of people think is that we like every man. Like, guys be like, straight guys be like, like, I don't want them around me because they're gonna flirt with me or whatever. And I'm like, you don't even know that, honey. If girls don't want you, what makes you think we want you? But yeah, so that's one. That's a big one for me that I encounter a lot. And it's like, I like gay man. I don't like straight man. Sorry.
This parallel between LGBT and pedophilia. It's like, oh, you're gay, you know, no, that's not it. You don't have a affliction for kids or something like that, you know. You just love who you love, and if it's a woman and you're a woman, then let that be. But it's always this, oh yeah, pedophilia is trying to like jam it all together, but it's too, that's a sexual attraction to children. This is a sexual attraction to the same sex. So it's a different thing. That's the only like thing that pisses me off, you know, gets me passionate, because it's like, that's not it. You know, and they're trying to like normalize a lot of things, including like pedophilia. You can't normalize, you know, having attractions for children.
Do you think Bermuda is becoming more open to accepting all persons?
Yes, definitely. We're getting there slowly, but surely. And I think Bermudian queer people have a lot to be thankful for, because while we are not as far along as we'd like, we're still a lot better off than a lot of other places, and that's what I'm thankful for every day. Like, my life is not physically in danger, and that's a blessing, because in some places your life is physically in danger.
Bermuda wants to get money, but in order for Bermuda to get money, we gotta really sit down with the people, you know. I thought that they was going to be progressive, but in some ways they don't want to do that, and I'm not sure if it's because of our, like, we have all these churches and stuff like that. But question again?
Do you think we're becoming more accepting of all persons?
Yes and no, you know. As we grow up, as our generation gets older, of course we will, but we have to let that generation ride itself out, you know, so that we can come with open minds and innovation and, you know, just adaptability, because that's what it's about. You got to adapt.
No, I just think people are now fed up and not giving a fuck what you think anymore. Can I curse? Okay. Like, honestly, it's more about that. Is Bermuda becoming more friendly? No, we're still fighting for gay rights. people are still having a fit if they see a flag or a pin or a sticker. But gay people are now just not caring because they're just living their life. If I have to live my life every single day fighting to explain to you why I'm valid, it's going to be exhausting. So I'm just going to go do me. And if you have a little hissy fit about it, you can go have it over there. Don't bring it to me.